Howdy, folks. Sorry, we've been watching a lot of Yellowstone, and I have
You've taken on the persona of Rip.
I love Rip so hard. So, on today's episode, we got spellcasting, red candles, Bed Bath and Body Works, the Navy, and San Diego. That's right, folks. I know you're holding your breath. My God. We're talking about the upcoming sequel to Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6 West Coast, where you will play a sensitive wood elf seaman mage in a tale of self-discovery. No. And God, no, I hope that never happens. We will not be playing that for a decade.
I would totally play that.
Shut up. No, unfortunately, we are talking about the disappearance of Maya Millette. This is a sad one, folks. Grab yourself a whiskey or some kind of brown liquor or
a beer
or wine. Grab yourself something to numb the hurt. Come in close and listen to John
and Kat.
We're Cast-A-Gast.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello there. Hello, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Now, don't turn that dial. We got some good shit for you upcoming next.
Well, now we've definitely lost them.
I have no idea what we're going to talk about today.
And which is usually the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're usually pretty aloof to how things...
Well, you keep secrets.
You say you like to be not in the know of the stories we're covering.
So we're drinking Irish tea.
Yes, we're drinking chai tea with a little bit of PJ's liqueur.
Yeah, which is like Bailey's, except cheaper.
And I prefer it. No, I'll drink Bailey's too. No, I'm not throwing any disrespect towards Bailey's. I'm just stating a personal preference.
Cream liqueur
all around
is always good.
Carolyn's, I think, would have to be my favorite.
Yeah. Or Amarula, that's pretty good.
That one's good, absolutely. Yeah.
Or if you want to get it on the cheap, grab yourself some Rolling Rock and some almond milk.
There you go. Yes.
And that would suck.
The that other kind we had was very good too. The 40 Creek Nanaimo.
Yeah, that was pretty.
If you're Canadian, tasty. You know. We're all about the Nanaimo bars.
Is that a Canadian thing?
Yes.
Oh
my gosh.
I don't fucking know.
Listen to you. What kind of Canadian are you?
We don't even have a fucking identity. And it gets less and less every day.
You didn't even know where Medicine Hat, Alberta was. That is shameful.
That is shameful, isn't it?
Yes.
That's like not knowing where Ontario, California exists.
We do want to send out a big thank you for all of our listeners and followers. We hit over 100 followers over the weekend on Instagram. So a big thank you to everyone for making our little piece on the internet extra special.
Thank you very much.
We are
really how charitable and generous of you.
John is wiping away a tear as we speak.
I got a bit misty.
We are planning a giveaway for you guys, so stay tuned. We're just deciding what kind of morbid gift you guys would want.
Probably a prepaid Visa.
I know, if it was me. All right, are you ready to get to it?
Yeah, let's do it. Get on with the goddamn show.
All right, so today we will be talking about the disappearance of Maya Millette. So Maya Millette was born Maya Tabalanza, and I apologize if I am mispronouncing that. She was born Maya Tabalanza on May 1st, 1981 in the Philippines to parents Pablito Tabalanza and Naomi Tabalanza. She was one of 6 siblings, and Maya excelled academically. So she graduated top 5 in her class at 12. In 1995, her family moved to Honolulu.
That's a fun word to say.
Honolulu, Hawaii, and attended Admiral Arthur W. Radford High School.
Jesus, what a name.
I know.
I want to know their team mascot, the mustaches or something.
I should look it up, yeah. She was involved in many clubs like dance, theater, and academic organizations. At 17 years old, while still in high school, she worked part-time at a McDonald's in Pearl Harbor, which is where she met Larry Millette. And I don't know if that last name sounds familiar to you.
No.
Her name's Maya Millette.
Oh. Oh, from a little bit earlier ago. Yes. Oh my God, they have the same last name. Are they related?
They were high school sweethearts. Maya graduated with honors, and the couple married shortly after in 1999, both at the age of 19.
That's the best age to make lifelong choices.
Right? So Larry enlisted in the U.S. Navy that same year, training in Virginia, and Maya went on to attend the University of Hawaii at Manoa. In 2001, Larry got transferred to the Naval Medical Center in San Diego. Maya and Larry moved to Chula Vista, San Diego together. Maya continued with her education and graduated with honors in international studies. She then got a job as a civilian contract specialist for the Navy base of San Diego. So I got curious and I did look up the position, and it's quite the beast. I found a job posting, and this was the position description. I won't read all of it. You guys can look it up on your own time, but the job description says contracting for naval aviation systems, including aircraft, aircraft components, missiles, and associated equipment and services. Some duties are performing analysis of procurement requests, preparing a request for proposals, performing analysis of proposals, performing detailed cost analysis, conducting negotiations, and so on and so forth. There's probably about 10 more things listed here.
Sounds like she's in procurement.
Yes. Requirements: you must be a United States citizen, and you must be eligible to obtain a security clearance. You have to possess an undergraduate degree from an accredited university with a minimum GPA of 2.95, and you at least 24 semester hours in any of the following business-related subjects: accounting, business, finance, law, contracts, purchasing, economics, industrial management, marketing, and organization and management.
Wouldn't it be great if just randomly in the middle of that, it's like classical French history?
Yeah.
you know?
Clarinet and music.
Specializing in clarinet and bassoon.
Yeah. Sometimes the oboe. So salary, minimum salary is $48,000, a little over $48,000, and maximum salary is $112,000. So she was quite successful.
That's a big
strong.
divide. 48,000 to 112.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
I bet you there's divisions of it.
It's like you're still getting your annual raise, like the day before you retire.
Yeah. So Maya and Larry eventually had 3 children: a daughter born in 2010, another daughter in 2011, and a son in 2016. And when you look at photographs of this beautiful family, they really look picture perfect. We will obviously post on our social media. She was absolutely gorgeous. The entire family is beautiful. However, that was not the case. He, being Larry, believed that Maya was having an affair, and he became very controlling.
Do we have any other, do we understand why he thought that?
I think he just became very paranoid.
Just paranoid and jealous?
I did come across some reports where it said an affair was confirmed and then unconfirmed, so I don't know where the truth probably lies, somewhere in the middle. He would text her hundreds of messages during the day while she was at work and would randomly show up at her workplace to see if she was there. Maya also admitted to a friend that Larry had once choked her to the point of passing out.
Jesus.
So Larry's behavior became even more odd and erratic when he created a shrine dedicated to his marriage. Again, I will post this on our Instagram. It is terrifying. So this shrine consisted of red candles, a photo of Larry and Maya, and Larry's blood dripped all over the photo.
I don't think any candle speaks ritual more than red candles.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Red or black.
Yes, black candles.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are good. Do they sell those at Bed Bath & Body Works?
Those are 2 different stores that you just created into one.
I don't go shopping.
Bed Bath & Beyond and then Bath & Body Works. Anyways,
Fuck.
So, if that wasn't crazy enough, Larry then began purchasing spells daily online.
Purchasing spells, like, how does he goes to a general merchant and sees if they have any books of spells?
In the deep dark web, apparently.
Buying spells.
Yeah, legitimately buying spells.
This guy is just playing Skyrim for real.
So these spells were meant to make her obey him or make her sick. His intention was to make her sick enough where she would have to depend on him and need him.
That's a bit more of a curse, don't you think? That's a bit cursey.
Yeah, maybe. What is the difference between a spell and a curse?
You know, when I think of spell, I think like someone who like, you know, shoots fire out of their hands. But if you're trying to manipulate...
That could be a curse too.
No, a curse would be like someone has their hands on fire and they can't put it out.
Yeah.
You know? This feels a little bit like a curse. I think he's using the illusion school of magic.
Yes. So on December 27th, 2020, he messaged a spellcaster saying, quote...
What is this? He messaged a spellcaster?
Yeah.
Is a witcher involved later on in this? Fucking Geralt of Rivia comes by... Fuck.
I don't think they would help him.
No, he would kill him.
Oh.
He would kill him.
Okay, sorry.
He goes and later finds a peller.
Yeah.
White wolf, wise wolf.
Anyways, we're veering to
What does the wolf need? I need a spell for my fucking wife.
So on December 27th, 2020, he messaged a spellcaster saying, quote... Please punish Maya and incapacitate her enough so she can't leave the house. It's time to take the gloves off, end quote.
Can you imagine being the spellcaster?
That?
Being like, oh, well, let me get my feather quill.
I know.
I'll write you a scroll.
So another one on December 31st read, quote, can you hex to have her hurt enough that she will have to depend on me and need my help? She's only nice to me when she needs me or sick. Thanks again. Maybe an accident or broken bone. End quote.
What?
Yeah.
Hex? Next he's gonna go look for some voodoo. He's gonna get like a voodoo doll.
Chicken sacrifice.
Oh my god.
So needless to say, Maya was done with this. She reached her limit and was ready to get out of the marriage. Throughout 2020, Maya Googled how to calculate child support payments and how much she could afford for a mortgage. And she was reaching out to lawyers. A friend of Maya's even admitted that she feared for Maya's safety and she tried encouraging her to stay at a safe house condo. On January 7th, Maya contacted a divorce attorney. It was also on January 7th.
I feel like she should also contact an exorcist.
Well, it was also on January 7th that Maya was last seen.
Oh, you had to ruin my joke.
So she was last seen around 5 p.m. on January 7th. Maya's friends and family heard nothing from her after a Facebook message sent around 8:15 p.m. On January 8th, Maya's sister and brother-in-law showed up at the house to check on her. When Larry opened the door, he claimed that he and Maya got into a huge fight the night before and that she had locked herself in the bedroom. He claimed he spent that day, the 8th, at the beach with his son, and when he came back home, he could hear her walking about upstairs, but never saw her. By the 9th, her sister was very concerned. Still no communication from Maya, and Maya and her family were supposed to go on a trip that day to a cabin in Big Bear to celebrate her daughter's birthday. So Maya's sister went back to Larry's house on the 9th and demanded that Larry open the bedroom door. Any guess as to what they found after he opened the bedroom door?
Gee, I wonder. A bed, maybe a vanity.
An empty room.
Like a fucking credenza that says live, laugh, love.
So obviously, no Maya was in the bedroom. Her car was still in the driveway, but her credit cards and her ID were gone. Larry claimed she obviously left on her own accord. But Maya adored her children. Her sister knew there was no way she would have left on her own without them. On January 9th at 11:18 p.m., Maya's sister filed a missing persons report. As the police began to investigate, searches for Maya began.
I feel like because the sister put this through, that should be like an automatic, let's detain the fucking husband.
But she is also an adult who could have very much left on her own. On January 13th, 2021, a little over a year ago, we're within the month, volunteers searched Mount Sand Park, and on the 23rd, the investigators conducted a search at Larry and Maya's home. hoping to find clues about where she may have gone or what may have happened to her. When checking Larry's phone pings, it was learned that his phone was off for about 11 hours on January 8th. John, how often do you turn your phone off?
So I think the last time I turned off a cell phone was probably 2008.
On your Nokia
Yeah.
1187. Yeah. Me as well. I rarely turn off my phone. Now, the odd time do I? Maybe. More often put it on silent than turn it off. So you would know that if my phone was turned off, that would be very out of character for me. Yeah. I know if your phone was turned off for 11 hours, that would be very out of character for you.
We just want to make it easy for the government to be able to track us, you know. That's important.
So a phone being off 11 hours for Larry, friends and family said that it was extremely unlike Larry to have his phone off for that long. Very out of character for him. A neighbor's outdoor camera would also show on the 7th Larry's black Lexus backing into his garage. However, the car was in a position where it could not be seen if anything was being put into the trunk. The night of January 7th, Larry also contacted the spellcasters and asked them to remove any hexes from his wife.
Was he paying by the, it was a subscription service for the spellcasting?
So volunteers continued to conduct searches all around Chula Vista, hoping to find any trace that would lead them to Maya. Remains were found in Orange County. However, they were determined to be male. Another search led them to bones that were later determined to be animal bones.
For a second, it just sounded like, man, there's a lot of people buried here. We were solving cases all over the place, but we still can't find her.
Shockingly off topic, but the Gabby Petito case of that girl that went camping with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Remember we were following? A few missing person cases were solved as they were searching for her.
Jesus.
Yeah. So Larry did not attend or take part in any of these searches.
What?
Yeah. He was
Come
also...
on. Like, it can't get any more fucking obvious.
He was also not cooperative with investigators and obtained a lawyer. Which, yes, have a lawyer. That's fine. You shouldn't speak to anyone without a lawyer. But you can be cooperative while having a lawyer. And if this were me, when I'm not speaking with investigators and helping them in any way I can, my ass would be out there day and night searching for you.
Yeah, I'd be searching for you too, sweetie.
You heard it here, guys. So by April 26, 2021, still without their daughter, sister, mother, and friend, Maya's family held a walk for her to celebrate her birthday. Again, Larry did not attend. On May 7th, 2021, Larry was served with another search warrant. During that search, they found an assault rifle that wasn't compliant with California's gun law, and they also could not find the 4 registered guns that he did own. Larry claimed he had given them to a friend of his, but it was later revealed that he had given them to his uncle before the investigators came. Larry was slapped with a temporary gun violence restraining order for that. On July 22nd, Larry was officially named a person of interest, which, as you know, doesn't necessarily mean a suspect, just a person of interest that they want to question some more.
But let's be fucking serious here. Calling a spade a spade.
Absolutely. So Larry's internet searches showed searches for plant you take to never wake up in March of 2020. And in November of 2020, he searched for water hemlock. In December of 2020, he searched for my wife doesn't want me to touch her, as well as flunitrazepam, rofinol, and diphenhydramine, which is the generic name for the date rape drug. Something I didn't mention earlier is that there was an audio captured from a camera, a neighborhood camera, the night of January 7th. So I'll play that audio for you now, okay? So that was recorded at 9:57 the night that she went missing.
Fucking YouTube ads, eh?
I know, they're the
God
worst.
damn it. So that was clearly gunshots.
Yes, and there is another video out there as well that almost sounds like you can hear a distinct argument and screaming happening.
Really?
Yeah. So 10 months after she went missing, investigators finally made an arrest for the disappearance of Maya Millette. Larry Millette was arrested on October 19th of 2021. This arrest came after 67 search warrants and 87 interviews.
Jesus.
Yeah.
67.
He remains in custody without bond. He has pleaded not guilty at his October 21st arraignment. On October 27th, he appeared in court for violating a protective order that was preventing him from contacting his children. He broke that. He made over 100 phone calls totaling 9 hours to his 3 children. The judge ordered that he is only able to contact his lawyer. It was revealed that Larry was withdrawing large sums of money days before his arrest. This led prosecutors to believe that he was going to be a flight risk, and so on November 4th, he was denied bail and release. They also believed he would still pose harm on the person he believed Maya was having an affair with. At this time, Maya's 3 children are in the care of their paternal grandparents in Chula Vista, so Larry's parents. Maya's sister submitted a motion for custody and to move the 3 children in with her in her Moreno Valley, California home. On November 10th, she was granted visitation rights, but custody remains with the paternal grandparents so the children can continue to attend their current schools in Chula Vista.
Oh, God.
Both the grandparents and Maya's sister have filed for guardianship on the children. Many of Maya's family members and friends speak out about the red flags they saw in Larry in their marriage. One of Maya's family members revealed that just days before her disappearance, Maya had said to her, "If anything happens to me, Larry did it." Just days before her disappearance. Larry continues to say that Maya left on her own, voluntarily, and he believes her to be alive. So this is obviously a very sad story that is still unfolding. My heart breaks for Maya and her 3 children. They're without their mother, and for now, who knows how the trial will turn out. But they are also without their dad. If proven guilty, these children lost both parents. Which, if it's proven that he did do something with her, then he should get exactly what he deserves. But I hope Maya gets closure and they're able to bring her home. Maya loves nature. She enjoyed hiking, dirt biking, and camping with her family. She was described by those who love her as always being a giving and charitable person. She always had a big heart, especially with children. Maya wouldn't hesitate to help anyone in need. She educates her children about giving and helping others. When Maya visited the Philippines with her children, they filled up backpacks with school supplies and goodies for the children in the rural community. She is also very talented musically, teaching herself how to play the piano and the guitar. She has a YouTube channel dedicated to her singing her original songs and covers, which we will link on our social media.
Yeah.
She truly has a beautiful voice. Maya was last seen on January 7th, 2021. Detective Jency Vicente from the Chula Vista Police Department released a statement saying, quote, "There is no evidence to suggest that Maya left and disappeared of her own accord, or that she had the financial means to do so," end quote. This was in the warrant obtained by CBS 8. He also said, quote, "Rather, the investigation has revealed that Larry had an overwhelming motive to prevent his wife from divorcing him," end quote. Anyone with information about the case should call San Diego County Crime Stoppers at 888-580-8477 or the Chula Vista Police Department at 619-691-5151. You can also visit helpfindmaya.com, and that's MAYA, for case updates. And I encourage you guys to visit her YouTube page, Maya Millette, on YouTube, and check out her videos singing.
Man, that sucks. It sucks, like, not,
having closure.
Yeah, it really does. I hate this guy. I'll eat my words if he comes out innocent.
Absolutely.
But,
we will do an update. My theory is it's a crime of passion type thing. He was in a jealous, psychotic rage for quite some time, constantly stewing about this affair. And I think one night it all came to a head. And I can't speculate what happened, whether those were gunshots or not, that were caught on that recording. But I think he harmed her in some way the night of January 7th as a crime of passion.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. I don't think we can put the blame on anyone else other than the person responsible for actually physically harming her. His parents are innocent parties in this. They live in Chula Vista. The children go to school in Chula Vista. Once they get old enough, they might very well choose to live with the sister. But they might know those grandparents more than they know the sister. And they might feel more comfortable being with them right now. But at least she has visitation, at the very least. So that's Maya and her husband. As you can see, she was gorgeous.
Yeah, he looks pretty fucking shitty, to be honest. Compared to her,
Yeah.
maybe when they're younger. I don't know.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Yes. So that is the disappearance of Maya Millette. We will post updates as they come in for this case on our social media. If something groundbreaking happens, we'll be sure to do a quick update episode on it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope there's some closure in the near future
Yes.
for this, especially for the children and the sister.
And we will, and for Maya, we will post to the Crime Stoppers and Police Department information in our show notes as well. So if you're in the California area, then I hate to speculate or anything, but my guess is she's in some desert mountain or something in California. It's so, especially being someone who loved to hike. She loved to hike, so maybe he joined her on a few of those and knew some spots. I don't know. That's just my theory. Best case scenario, she's still alive somewhere.
You said that she was so dedicated to her children. There's no way that
I mean,
if she is alive,
It's
she's
against
totally
her will.
against her
Yeah,
will.
that's exactly what I meant.
Well, that's wrecked my evening.
So that is the story of Maya Millette.
I'll have to look into some spell casting though.
No.
Maybe we can find a spell for money and stuff, or maybe to get our dog to fucking come back when we fucking call him.
He's got pretty good recall.
No, in the RPG of life, his recall skill tree is very low.
But he never goes far. He just is a happy dog that just likes to he likes to social distance. He's a pandemic dog.
Oh my goodness.
All right, everyone. And on that note.
All right. Cheers to all of you. Stay safe. Get drunk. And we'll catch you with the next one. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you. You can check us out on YouTube at Catam Concoction.
That's CATAMCONCOCTION.
And on Instagram at cast_aghast.
Remember, there's a silent H.